I know it mentioned Ilya Toshinsky on there, who is a Grammy-winning producer that you've recorded with. How many records did you do with him?
We started working with him kind of on accident. I needed to cut tracks when we were doing, man, I think it was the Kiss of a Liar record. He did a couple, but he was a studio guy. And then I went back to him when I went independent on Bright Work in 2013, and we did the whole record, tracking it as like demos with him because he was a demo guy. But he was in Bering Strait. I mean, wins like ACM Musician of the Year. He played banjo on the song Banjo for
Yeah,
Rascal Flatts. Like he's the guy. And then I just started making records that way because it was the best way to make a record. I was like, wait a second, we can track this whole record with 7 different guys in a Nashville studio in a day and a half, and it costs half. It's less expensive than renting a studio in Austin and paying every individual, and it taking 2 weeks. So I found a way to shortcut making records with him, and it was twice as good
yeah.
because he's just a savant at every instrument. It literally is next level. One of the greatest musicians I know, and so me and him are still doing that. We're still working together. I cut the tracks with him. Me and Mac Damon take it and do the vocals and mixing in San Antonio, and then we get it mastered in New York with Sterling Sound. And we've been doing that for almost 10 years now. So that's like the
Nice.
formula.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about Ghost because, I mean, 2024, it was one of my favorite records of last year. It's just such a dope record, 12 tracks, including the one that's out now that, it's going to be my song of the day for July 4th, obviously, 4th of July. We have to have Rich O'Toole on that. Just a phenomenal record, man. Tell us how the record came to be, like, because this isn't all sad songs. This is kind of middle of the road when it comes to emotion, right?
Yeah, I wrote that record. I was dating someone at the time. We are getting really seriously, and so I was still, I was in love. And when you write a record, when you're in love, you write more upbeat songs. And my buddy just bought a ranch out in the hill country at the time, so I was falling in love with the hill country, and I was writing, and
Yeah,
I had some past songs I wanted to get off my chest, like "Last Laugh Samantha" and things like that. So this all came together, and I thought it was the best record I ever wrote.
I
I don't
agree.
know
I
why
agree.
it didn't do better than it did. I have no idea. Honestly, because we didn't have the money. We spent all the money on the budget on making the record, and then we didn't have a PR team. We didn't have a press. Um, it was, that stuff's really expensive, so it didn't really get the press that it needed to.
Yeah.
I didn't. American Songwriter gave a really good article. I just think that after COVID, there's so much noise out there. There's so many kids
Yeah.
that got famous on TikTok that you can put out a great record like Ghost, and no one's. It would slip under so many radars because there was just so many kids out there putting records out.
Yeah, I feel like the music industry is kind of shifting in that way, right? Not just like the TikTok instant fame, like instant gratification kind of stuff, but like there's so much DIY out there now too, right? Like
Oh
it's
God,
like
yeah.
yeah, like people and then I mean that's not even to talk about AI too, kind of getting in on it too, which sucks,
I don't
right?
even know where to begin with that. That's scary, man. I played a house party last weekend. They had like 30 songs they wrote for me when I showed up. They're like, "Hey, Rich, we got like all these songs that we wrote for you." I'm like, "You wrote them?" No,
Hmm.
we have a little AI computer thing, and we typed in beans and chili, and we typed in with this and that, and what they played me was amazing. They were
Yeah,
great written songs,
it's
like
ridiculous,
fully
man.
produced, and I'm like, "What is going to happen?" What's going to happen is Sony's going to actually release a fake artist to radio. The average American's going to fall in love with
It's
it,
already
and
happened.
they're probably going to go buy a ticket to watch a fake hologram sing them back to them
Yeah.
while they just get
So
drunk in the
apparently, the
audience. I mean,
latest news is there's a Spotify artist called I want to say Velvet Sundown.
okay,
And so they came out of nowhere and they have 475,000 monthly followers on Spotify almost instantly.
wow,
5,000 a month monthly revenue and it's all AI. Every bit of it.
that's insane. I mean, I should just go. I've always wanted to be a chef, so I should just go work in a kitchen and quit after this podcast. Honestly,
Oh, no quitting. You can't
because
quit.
like, what is the point?
Yeah.
Should they have to like when you buy back to wine when you buy a bottle of Chianti
Yeah.
or champagne from France, there's a sticker on there that they have to get that says this was actually made in Chianti, Italy.
Hmm.
That's how it should be. There should be stickers on the albums that was like this was sung by a human being
I agree.
who's trying to pay his mortgage.
Hmm.
That's what it should say.
It should.
That's just ridiculous because honestly, people are getting selfish. They don't care if it's human. They just want to hear a song they like. And it's
Most
like,
people don't care as long as it bops
shit.
nowadays, and that's sad,
Yeah.
man. It truly is. And honestly, even as someone who consumes music a lot, like I listen to music every single day, it's getting harder and harder to tell the organic from the AI, and that scares the bejesus out of me because I don't want to like something that's AI.
No.
You know what I
No.
mean?
Not at all. I
Yeah,
think that the songwriters that's going to happen are people that are actually telling. It's like it wasn't written by AI. It was like composed by someone
right.
who like used AI, and it was like, what's going to happen? This is not. This shouldn't happen. It. Oh, it's just so heartbreaking.
Yeah,
They're just not going to make it. What the hardest? That's why I'm so like madly admire Jason Isbell. Is like I feel like he is the last great artist that is ever to be born. Like I truly believe that.
I hope not.
There's more
I
out
hope
there.
you're wrong, man. I hope you're
He just
wrong.
does everything so organic and great.
Yeah,
I look up to that guy. I really do.
yeah. You should. I mean, he's amazing. But yeah,
Yeah.
I hope you're wrong about that. Did you hear about the Grammy Awards change in the country music category? Did you hear about this?
What? Oh no! Is there like 39
No. So what they
categories?
did,
No.
it used to be that it was just the country music artist of the year or whatever, and then
Yeah.
that it was one category. Well, they split it into two categories now. It's contemporary country artist of the year and traditional country artist of the year.
Okay.
Do you think that's a good change, or how do you feel about
Yeah.
that?
Totally. There should be like nine. There should be
Yeah.
like nine categories. It's like it should be like bro country artist of the year. Regional. There should be like a Texas country. There should be like, you know, he has the most jewelry on artist of the year. I don't know. It's getting insane. Why stop at two?
Right. Well, I think it's a good change too, man. I just like people are so like gung ho about their country music. They're not willing to invite anybody in, which is why I loved again the remix of of the G Town song, man. I loved it so much.
Well, it's kind of heartbreaking to watch Beyonce get so much hate because I grew up on Beyonce's music. She's from Houston. I love her. She's Southern. She's always wanted to do something country, and then she's trying to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, like the African American population, they love country. They like dressing up, man. It's fun. Like when the rodeo comes and Bun B plays it,
Yep.
like everyone there, 99% of them are African American. And man, they're wearing like cowboy boots. They're decking out. That's great, dude. Like they're appreciating culture
Yeah.
as we appreciate their culture. And so that's why I don't like, you know, people that are on there like Beyonce ain't country. It's like, well, she's from the South. She's from country.
I mean, why do we have to
You
put
know,
walls around
why
our
do
art?
you?
It doesn't
Yeah,
make sense, man.
Dolly Parton loves it. So
Yeah.
like, I don't know,
Well, look at
man.
all the hate that Billy Bob's got when they announced Paul Wall was playing there. I don't know if you saw
He
that.
got
Like,
hate for that.
yeah, there was crazy amounts of hate on their
Oh, I thought it was awesome.
yeah, there was people like complaining about it in the comments. Like just I would say it was probably like 70-30 positive, but there was 30% that was negative.
Billy Bob's has hosted like 80s butt rock,
I
and they've
know,
hosted all.
but the
They have Sir
one
Mix-a-Lot.
rapper
What
and
are you worried
everybody
about?
went to it was just crazy, man. It's nuts.
Oh,
So
come on. Paul
exactly.
Wall's awesome.
All
That's
right,
on your iPad. If you go to a party, you're listening to like Coetzel, Paul Wall, Bun B, Rich O'Toole. It's all over the place. So why wouldn't your favorite music venue have? I don't understand.
Doesn't make sense. I know.
Yeah,
Stop putting walls around music, man. It doesn't make
yeah,
sense to that either. You know, obviously you're very passionate about music and songwriting, but what are some things you enjoy doing outside of music?
I do. I was a history double major at A&M, so communication history. So I
Did
collect
not
rare
know that.
coins.
Interesting.
I go and I antique hunt. I collect coins. I don't really antique hunt. That sounds like it's kind of weird. I actually seek out like old pieces of things that I can like flip or sell. Or like right now, I'm really into rare coins that I can like flip or sell. I love it. It's like being a pirate.
Yeah.
You go into an old lady's antique shop, and then she's got a coin that was passed down, and it's worth 85, and you're trying to buy it for 45, and you're
Yep.
just like, give me all your booty, yeah.
Hmm.
So I mean, stuff like that, man. I love food, as you know. That was the hardest part about giving up wine is because I paired everything with wine. But I love food. I love restaurants. I like nature. I like to hike. I have a beautiful backyard here in Fredericksburg, and the deer come at dusk and it just a lot of my hobbies just revolve around wildlife and history.
And still one of the
Um,
best follows on social media of anybody I know, man. I'll tell you what, it's so much
it's
fun.
authentic. You may not
Yeah.
enjoy it, but it's
I always
real. At
wake
least
up
it's
and I
real.
look at my wife and I say, I wonder what Rich is going to say today, man. So yeah, your posts about like country fried steak here recently. I was just
Yeah.
like, it's so true. There's like nobody has good country fried steak anymore. And like I'm a chicken fried chicken kind of guy, and it's the same
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Like you can tell if a restaurant is good based off of their chicken fried chicken. I feel.
100%.
Yeah. So
And that
I.
was big like 10 years ago, I feel. And now it's like everyone's gotten into craft barbecue or
Yeah.
smaller plates. Back
Water
in the day,
sauce, the barbecue sauce.
yeah.
It's like watered down. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.